Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Mango the Goat, and this is the IIP. IIP stands for Involuntary Immigrants Podcast. Getting straight into it. A lot of y'all probably grieving, very sad about the children that were killed yesterday by that crazy motherfucker in the elementary school. I'm not gonna sit here and say, prayers to the family and all that. Like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear that shit a million times this week. And I wish shit like this didn't happen. It's pretty fucking disgusting. I'm not even here to talk to you about like being sad and how you deal with the sorrow of it. I'm not here to talk to you about your concern. That's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is talk about my disgust. Before these kids even hit the morgue, it became a political debate. Before they're in the ground, it becomes a political debate. And the issue I have, because I expect it to, because it's happening so much in this country, but the issue I have is not, it's like they're talking to the people like we stupid. Because the first thing I hear is, oh, this is why we need to ban assault rifles. This ain't an assault rifle issue. Not at all. And I spoke about this a couple episodes back. The situation's being handled wrong. And you rather blame the tool than the worker. And that doesn't work in any other category in life. So why is it acceptable now? And the reason it's acceptable now is because people don't want to acknowledge the failures of society. You don't want to acknowledge the fact that these crazy batshit motherfuckers here, they pull shit like this because, number one, in doctrine, and number two, they don't value life. That's what's happening. It's a big fucking concern. It's a big fucking concern. These people should not be going to prison. They should not have the opportunity to commit suicide. They need to be tortured on broad TV in front of everybody. That's my opinion, and I say that shit. But the one thing this is not is an assault rifle issue. That's not what's on the forefront here. And I give you prime example why. Because I think without a doubt, what's going to end up happening is they're going to do some kind of laws and, regulations on assault rifles, and they might be gone. I think that's the thing that's going to happen. But what happens when the same crazy type motherfuckers walk into places with handguns, with shotguns? What happens then? Because these people don't have the guns on their mind. The gun ain't talking to them. These people have death and murder and destruction on their mind. Some of them have attention on their mind, and they see this to get them national attention. Some of these motherfuckers just don't get no pussy, and they need some. So they're doing this for attention. They're doing this because they idols are the rejects before them. So yeah, they go and pull off shit like this. I'm going to go kill some kids. Look at me. I'm crazy. Everybody look. Hey, you over there, look. I'm crazy. And that's a fucking problem. And the reason why that's a problem, well, not the reason why that's a problem, the reason why it exists is because, number one, it wasn't handled properly the first couple times it happened. The first couple times it happened, they start talking about, what about assault rifles? Yeah. But then what you fail to do is understand that some of these people just fucked up. Some of these people just fucked up in life. And hereditarily speaking, I'm pretty sure you can go back in history and look at, what happened to the Negro in America and see it might be hereditary. Look who did it to them, like hanging niggas and chopping dicks off. But that's another topic. But the reason I'm thinking this is not the route to go is because, like I said, when you ban these assault rifles, these batshit motherfuckers, they start going in there with shotguns. Then you ban the shotgun. Then they start doing the same shit with handguns. Any way you see it, there was nobody in that school armed enough to protect those babies. So why is that? Like, are we at the point now where we need armory, we need security, we need some form of protection to send these babies off to school? Because it's batshit motherfuckers like them that come in and do this. Huey P. Newton, the great Huey P. Newton, once said, in order to get rid of the gun, we must first pick up the gun. It ain't necessarily the gun that's used for to get rid of. It's the crazy batshit motherfucker wielding the gun that's going to require a sane motherfucker to pick up a gun and take him the fuck out. Now, what I said earlier about when you ban the assault rifles, it don't make no difference. This is important to understand, right? Because kids being killed innocently, harmlessly, and unarmed, this ain't no problem you supposed to be trying to fix 50 years down the road. This is some shit you supposed to be putting all your motherfucking energy into yesterday, 2 weeks ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So throwing a Band-Aid on this issue ain't the problem. Talk about how these motherfuckers is broken because instead of educating these babies, they're being indoctrinated. And that indoctrination does not value life. Instead of giving them social indoctrination, you can be giving them actual education to where when they become adults, they feel like a product of, not a product, but a benefit to their society, to their communities. And then, not to mention, the first time I can recall a school shooting or some shit like that was Columbine. For me, I don't know if you guys know one that is way before, predating that, but Columbine was the fucking Adam and Eve of school shootings in my mind, right? Now, the crazy thing about Columbine, they had a Tech-9 and a carbine. I don't know if the carbine they had was an assault rifle, and I don't really know if you consider a Tech-9 an assault rifle. I know it's semi-automatic, but I don't know if you consider that an assault rifle. And then they had 2 shotguns and a bunch of knives when they executed what was the first shock to the world when it came down to school shootings. Them ain't really assault rifles unless y'all could tell me otherwise. They had shotgun pumps. I think one was a sawed-off. So to only focus on assault rifle, that's all the fuck you talking about is gun control on assault rifle. It's fucking no. Something gotta shake. How are we punishing these motherfuckers, right? How are we securing these schools more? I heard these people talk about all last year, and y'all heard me bitch moan and complain about them talking about adding this to the school or adding that to the school. And I said trades. And then if you adding trades to the school, right, you're going to get somebody from that trade to teach it, right? And you're probably going to save money in the long run incorporating trades instead of these social program like shits. These kids don't need social program being taught from one angle. That's the only way you could teach social program. I'm a philosopher, and this is somewhat of a social philosophy platform. And you really only get my angle until I bring a guest on. So it's hard as fuck to teach somebody social and be diverse. Hit every point. Somebody's going to feel left out. So basically what I'm saying is all this shit is just extortion of these blessed dead babies, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And the reason why I thought it was important to come with this is because it's going to be pounded down your face all fucking week. And I don't want you to fall for this con. Because this don't got shit to do with fixing the problem. This has everything to do with putting a mask on so you can't see who's robbing you. This is not the answer to protecting these babies. And everybody fucking know that. Everybody know that. Because if this motherfucker would have went up in that school yesterday with just a handgun, 2 handguns, extra clips, he could have still pulled off the same shit he pulled off. Period. And I know somebody's going to argue, well, he wouldn't have killed as many people. 1 is too fucking many. 1 is too fucking many. So, no. You got to fix the mind of this fucking youth. And it just like, I know I can't be the smartest motherfucker in the world because I'm learning some new shit every day. Right? But I don't think it take too much common sense to see where as soon as this happens, when I found out about it less than an hour later, I hear gun control talk. This ain't a gun control issue. This a motherfuckers is crazy issue. And we need to lock a lot of these crazy motherfuckers up beforehand. I wonder, he killed his grandmother before he went and killed them babies. I wonder what he killed her with. Did he kill her with an assault rifle? Like, these is questions I want to know. Like, these is fucking red flags on people. And he probably didn't just snap yesterday. He probably been fucking squirrels in the forest or some shit. And somebody knew about it. And what they did was they said, oh, he's just eccentric. A lot of this I blame on PC culture. Because everything got a softer tone definition to it now. Motherfuckers ain't janitors no more. They're waste management technicians. The shit goes into like 50 years ago, motherfuckers was retarded or crazy. Now they have whatever disorder. Whatever disorder. And I'm not naming those specific disorder names. I'm just letting y'all know whatever mental disorders it is in my mind is fucking crazy. But I'm not calling nobody out specifically. Because I got the old school mentality. You could say I'm wrong, but fuck it. It's the PC culture, man. The PC culture. Because it's almost like that story I told where the grandfather walked 15 miles. The son walked 10. The grandson drives. The great grandson drives a Benz. And it going down the line. But as the more advanced the bloodline gets, the softer it gets. And the problem with having a completely soft culture, that bully rises up. And you don't handle the bully properly. You want to talk about the bully's feelings. Sometimes a bully just need to get motherfucking spanked so that other people who wish to be bullies know the outcome. Thank y'all for listening.
Do you remember writing in your diary that freedom is the freedom to say 2 and 2 make 4?
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up, Winston?
4.
And if the party says it is not 4 but 5, then
4.
180. How many? 190. How many fingers, Winston?
4. 5. 4. Anything you like. Only stop the pain. Stop.
Involuntary. Done contrary to or without choice. Involuntary.
Immigrant.
Done contrary
Definition
to
1.
or without choice.
A person who immigrates.
Involuntary.
Immigrant.
Done contrary
Definition
to
1.
involuntary.
Person who comes
Done
to
contrary to or without choice. Done contrary to or without choice. Done contrary to or without choice.
Definition 1. Immigrant. Definition 1. Unknown. Person who established. Unknown.
Stand down, banger.
Unknown. Established.
Trying to free your mind.
What white people have to do is try to find out in their own hearts why it was necessary to have a nigger in the first place. But if you think I'm a nigger, it means you need it. The question you gotta ask yourself, the white population of this country's gotta ask itself. North and South, because it's one country, and for a Negro, there is no difference between North and the South. There's just a difference in the way they castrate you. yourself.
Involuntary. Done contrary to or without choice.
Immigrant. Definition 1. A person who immigrates. Definition 2. A plant or animal that becomes established where it was previously unknown.